You have never seen the real world, not once in your entire life. Everything you think you are looking at right now is a story your brain invented. And the strangest part, your brain started doing this before you could even speak. You trust your eyes completely. Most people do. But your brain has a secret it has never told you. Your brain is not a camera. It does not record reality and play it back to you. What you experience as seeing is something far stranger. And today, I want to show you exactly what is happening behind your eyes, right now, without you knowing. Meet your brain. While you go about your day, trusting everything you see, brain is back here running a projector. The window you think you're looking through, that's brain's screen. You have never seen the world directly, not once, not ever. Look at your hand right now. What you are seeing is not your hand as it actually exists. It is your brain's best current guess about your hand. Rendered, predicted, approved, served to you as reality. Right now, there is a hole in your vision, a real one. Your retina has roughly 126 million photoreceptor cells. But at the exact point where your optic nerve exits the eye, there are none, zero. French scientist Edme Mariotte discovered this gap back in 1668. He called it the blind spot. And yet, you see nothing missing, because brain fills it in before you ever notice. Before I show you what brain does about this, I want you to find your own blind spot right now. Pause the video if you need to. Cover your left eye. Look only at the cross on the left. Then slowly move closer to your screen. Keep your eye on the cross. Do not look at the dot. This works best on a larger screen. But try it wherever you are. The dot disappeared. You did not go blind. Your brain simply decided nothing was missing and painted over the gap before you could notice, which is exactly what brain does every single moment of every single day. And the blind spot is just the beginning. The edges of your vision are running at roughly the resolution of a 1 megapixel camera. Everything you see peripherally is a rough sketch. Brain is drawing it in real time, just fast enough to stay ahead of your eyes. It is a race, and you never know it is happening. Your brain does not wait for the full picture. It makes its best guess first and shows you that instead. In the 1860s, a German physicist named Hermann von Helmholtz was the first to name this. He called it unconscious inference, the idea that your brain is not receiving reality but constructing it. A century later, neuroscientist Richard Gregory published a landmark paper in the Royal Society of London, arguing that every perception your brain generates is essentially a hypothesis, a prediction waiting to be tested against the world. What you experience as seeing is mostly the prediction. Let me show you exactly what that looks like. Inside brain's office. A signal from your eyes arrives, but before brain even looks at it, brain has already written down what it expects the signal to say. Then it glances at the real data, nods, close enough, stamps it approved, and sends the prediction to the screen. The actual data, filed away, barely checked. You have never once looked out at the world. You have only ever watched brain's version of it. Now, before you feel unsettled by this, consider something. Your brain makes up just 2% of your body weight, but it burns through 20% of your total energy every second, every day. The shortcuts it takes are not laziness, they are engineering. The film it makes is remarkably accurate most of the time. The moment you know it is a film, everything changes. You start to hold what you see a little more loosely. You start to ask, is this what is actually there? Or is this what brain expected to find? That question, small as it sounds, is one of the most important things a person can learn to ask. Your brain is not a camera. It is something more interesting than that. It is a storyteller. And now that you know, you can start paying attention to the story it tells. You can start to notice the moments when brain is filling in gaps you never knew were there. That is not a small thing. That is how clearer thinking begins. And now I'll say to you, goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button if you found that video interesting, and consider to leave a comment. See you next time.